Okay, we walk off in it, bitch. Ballin' in it, bitch. Okay. Hopping out of Lambos and Ferraris in it, bitch. Popping bottle with a thick red supermodel, bitch. They may talk a lot of that, but they can't do a lot of it. Aight. Rico told me turn the lights on.
So you got this album dropping, man. December 18th. Talk to us about that.
Well, it's called Trouble, man. Heavy as the head, and man, I'm extremely proud of it. I put a lot of hard work, effort, and energy into it, and I felt that it was imperative that I came back strong, man, and delivered some classic material to the people, because it ain't often that one could have consecutive hiatuses and come back and what I'm saying, and still be relevant. So. If I half-ass and don't present, the best possible project right here, right now, then it could be a wrap.
Mm-hmm. And how much do you think the TV show plays into this, man? Because I know you said you took, 2 separate hiatuses, and you're still relevant, man. Yeah, absolutely. How effective do you think the TV show is into keeping you, out there in front of the people? I mean, man,
I don't know if it coincides with the music as much as one might assume it would. Simply because the people who love to see, me in that element, they love it for, the exact opposite reasons of why people love, me for doing my music. You know what I mean?
You're definitely the family man on the show.
Exactly. So the same person who really expect to hear, beat down, low top, let back, that's really not the demographic of the family hustle.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and then when I go and do music, when I release records like Trap Back Jumping, that is not exactly the demographic of family hustle either.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
T.I. the artist.
So so it's what I'm saying, it has to be separated to a certain degree.
Now talk about the TV show, man. Let's keep it 100.
Okay.
We talking about this.
Okay.
Now you have these chicken heads or females that see you as the family man on the reality show.
Okay.
Do they ever come up to you? Oh my God, I love you and Tiny's relationship. Here's some pussy. Do they do at the same sentence? Do they ever throw it at you like, man, you just complimented my wife, you?
I mean, man,
it happens a lot, doesn't it? Keep it 100.
Nah, I mean, but you know what? Not like that.
In a roundabout way.
You know what? They're you know what I'm saying? They'll just be like, I really love that, seeing you with the kids and your wife. What is your wife here? Is she here?
Home records, man. Home records, man.
You know what I mean?
She's not here, is she?
Yeah.
That's real spit.
They just kind of look at you like, are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Right.
You got the album coming December 18th.
Yeah.
And everyone's talking about it. And one song that's got everybody talking right now is your new collab with Andre 3 Stacks, man.
Check.
Y'all both went crazy on this song.
Right, man.
Was this your first time working with 3 Stacks? I'm curious.
Yeah, it was.
I was trying to remember another time. I said, I think this is the first one.
Yeah, this is the first
timing.
one. And it's been, years in the making, man. We've been trying to get this collaboration done since the King album.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild.
And now, where would you hold 3 Stacks? Because I heard actually a very popular DJ. I don't know if I really want to say his name, but the other day, he was actually up here, and he told me specifically, he said, 3 Stacks is the best ever. The best ever.
He in the top. He's in the top 3 or 4.
Damn.
He in the top 3 or 4.
I heard that. Yeah.
You gotta give Eminem,
right?
Jay, 3 Stacks, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere.
Right.
You cannot disregard his contribution and his skill set.
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
You got to acknowledge that to the utmost.
My cup runneth over in Pinot Grigio, hold up. You bogus in that Lambo if you ain't lifting the dough up. You bogus popping pills if you ain't picking the hoe up. You bogus running out on your kid, my nigga grow up.